looking towards the hands and both elbows at the same time lower to the mat. From here we move them in slightly so that our shoulders, our elbows and our wrists are all in alignment. Taking your feet together and pressing the weight back rather than having it coming right forward over your arms. Keep sending the hips back, the belly and the chest back. And then we'll inhale forward, look between the thumbs, exhale back. Do this 4 more times. Feel the weight come forward as you inhale. Lift up and back as you press back. From here we're going to lift one leg up to the ceiling. Keep pressing back and you can start to sink that supporting leg, that heel into the ground. Take one more breath here. And then float that leg down. Inhale the other one up. Press back, sink that heel towards the ground, towards the mat. One more breath. And float that leg down. Now you can come and rest in child's pose or look at the hands and with both elbows at the same time. Open the feet to hip distance, open the hands to shoulder width apart and breathe. Same again, we look at the hands and we lower the elbows both at the same time. This time walk your elbows in and just make sure that you can grab a hold of your biceps with your hands, so that's how close the elbows should be. Release the hands, taking the fingers together and interlocking the fingers and the thumbs pressed together, drop the head. Taking the feet together. This time we inhale and take the chin to touch the thumbs. Exhale, push up and back. Do this 2 more times. This time let's see if we can come beyond the hands to the floor. Inhale, touch the chin to the floor. Exhale back. Make sure you don't strain your neck as you do this. So it doesn't matter if the chin actually touches, it just goes in that direction. Do one more. Take one breath here, push firmly into your forearms and then lower the knees. Bring the arms beside you to rest. Let's set up our final round from here. I'll just show you what I mean by the distance of your elbows. So grab a hold of your biceps so that your elbows are directly underneath the shoulders, and then grab a hold of your hands. And what you want to do is really firmly press into the arms, into the elbows, into the forearms. So setting that all up again. Interlocking the fingers and just making sure that there's space between the fingers to place your head on the floor. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, walk the feet together. This time we'll inhale, place the head on the floor, the hands wrap around the back of the head, exhale, press back. So inhale, we come to the tips of the toes as the head touches. Exhale, we sink the hips back, heels down. 3 more. And come down to rest. If you found this relatively easy, you can give headstand a go. However, there should be very, very little weight in your head. And we're only going to do it if you can float the feet up. So set the hands, wrap them around the back of the head, and take the head, the very crown of the head, gently onto the floor. Tuck the toes under, and just hold here for a few breaths. If you feel any stress or strain through the neck, push the head up off the floor. Hold there for as long as you can, and then rest. If you're feeling okay, you can start to walk the feet in a little. And you'll see them walk in as close as you can get them, and at a certain point they float. You don't need to kick, they just float off the floor. And if that's not happening, then just come back down, work on the strength. To lower out of headstand, it's the same thing, you slowly lower, engaging the core to eventually touch down. Directly after your headstand, you rest in child's pose for a good 5 to 10 breaths until all sensation is left. The upper body, the upper back, the shoulders.